That was Depending on You by gospel singer Gene Moore, a song to help us find solace and see the light at the end of this dark tunnel that we're in, especially during this turbulent times that we face as a nation.
Yeah, the Grammy-nominated artist is joining us now to share how music can help us all. Gene Moore, it is so great to see you. Dude, I have shivers running down my spine right now. Your voice is absolutely incredible. How have you been these last few weeks? How have you stayed positive?
You know, I've been staying positive really by surrounding myself with good energy being my family, being good friends, being around my good friends. And also now since the gyms have opened back up, I've been spending a lot of times in the gym. You know, that kind of, helps liberate, it kind of frees me up mentally. And, because I've been kind of overeating due to the quarantine. So, but other than that, I've been good.
We are keeping it real.
Yeah, I'm keeping it real. And
I love it.
I'm glad that the screen is only catching like this on up instead of this on down.
I love it. You know, that's so good. I always say working out is like to get the cobwebs out of the head. And, it's so great, Gene, to connect with you. And when you say you're surrounding yourself with good energy and positive people, you grew up as a pastor's kid. So leaning on your faith, I'm sure, is nothing new. And that is really important. I think a lot of people find some true comfort in that. And have you leaned on your faith more recently?
Yes, being in this position, it's forced me to just trust in God more. We should trust in God every day, but this is a time where we really, really have to put our faith in God because we don't know what's going to lie ahead. They're saying that there could be a second wave of the pandemic that will hit in the fall. And, we thought that we caught the brunt of it now, but if this thing goes on until next year, we really have to be proactive and think about what the next step is going to be, because life as we once knew it is no more. I was telling my wife that this is the time where we really have to be more proactive, and we have to be more self-sufficient in terms of how we support ourselves and how we make money, because the entire world has been unemployed. And I know, personally speaking, as a gospel artist, a lot of my dates were canceled. So I had to scramble and think, okay, what am I going to do to pull income in? So a lot of things have changed, but a lot of things have really made me say to myself, I have to just put my faith in God. It's either I'm going to worry, I'm going to stress, or I'm going to trust God. And so I just choose to trust in God.
Gene, the last time we saw you, you were on your way to LA for the Grammys. You, of course, a reminder to our viewers, you were nominated for Best Gospel Album. And what a year this has been for you. I mean, as you just mentioned, I know gigs have been difficult or canceled or postponed. And if you're an artist, so many artists are stuck in this very strange spot. You believe, though, that music is such a great way to unite us, to bring us together. And my gosh, it seems like we could use that now more than ever.
Absolutely. Music is it's a universal language. Whether you speak English, whether you speak Spanish, whether you speak Italian, it really doesn't matter, because the sound of the music alone has a way of resonating in the hearts of people, and it pulls people together. And so, if nothing else, I just want music to heal. I just want my music to inspire. And I just want my music to just make people just perk up, for lack of better words. If you're just having that day where you don't feel like getting out of the bed, I just want my music just to inspire and just to let people know, hey, man, it's a new day.
It is a new day, and music, I'm one of those people that I lean on music quite a bit, whether it's to lift me up, pump me up, help me. It's something I've done my entire life. And with your new single that we heard right before we came to you to have our chat, Depending on You, I was closing my eyes and I'm hearing the words, and I have to tell you, it's so powerful and it's so interesting that the single is out now during this time. This is really basically a message of healing, right, during these turbulent times.
It is. When I wrote the song, I didn't know how important the song was going to be during this particular time. That was actually the very first song that I wrote on my record, and my record came out last year. And looking back in hindsight, it's so funny how when I was writing those lyrics a year ago, that those lyrics are the very lyrics that I have to apply to my own self. You know, the lyric says, tested but committed to staying with you, ignoring thoughts that make me doubt you. Life says, look at what's wrong, but faith says, stand and be strong. In the darkness, I will declare that you will bring me through. And so now I'm in a position where I have to literally live what I sing about now. Because there are times when, there have been those days where, you know, I've been discouraged and I've been upset, and I'm like, okay, man, when is this thing gonna lift? When is this thing gonna end? When am I gonna get back to my regular routine? But, you know, I just have to remind myself that I'm dependent on God. And if you continue to do that, He's gonna see you through.
Well, Gene Moore, it's great to catch up with you. We hope to see you soon, again, in studio when that permits. Take care. It's wonderful to see you, and thanks for making time for us today on Houston Life.
Thank y'all for having me.
Great to see you, Gene. And we do have a link to his brand new single on our website, HoustonLife.tv. We'll be right back.